YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Faeria. So today, you know what? The deck that I used in my original video for this series here, my yellow and green deck, well, you know what? It got a little bit of a bad rap, being that on the first video I kind of lost with it. Granted, it was a really good game. The deck actually performs pretty darn well, and by saying that, I have immediately doomed it to failure. But regardless, we have gotten some revisions to it as my card collection has grown. So let's review it, and then let's take it for another spin here on the ladder. See if we can't get ourselves down to at least rank 15. Well, maybe not in today's episode. It takes quite a few games to get down in ranks, but we can see if we can make some progress. So our village elders are still here. This deck is still all about sacrificing old guys, 2 demons, and other disposable minions here. But we only have 2 of them replaced out with a Cartographer, which instead of just giving me a random card, will give me an Explorer card. That's the card you get when you go second. Quite useful. Savannah Explorer. If I had more of these, I'd include more of these. But this is a neutral creature that gets pretty big if you have 2 deserts and 2 forests, which by the time we'll be playing this, we'll definitely be having 2 deserts and 2 forests. So fulfilling the conditions to fully buff this is quite easy and just naturally happens with the deck. Bloomsprites. These things are a bit of an X factor. These are also more sacrifice fodder here. When we get them, we sacrifice, or if they die, be them sacrificed or killed naturally, we get a random green card in our hand, and it costs 3 less, which can be really, really powerful depending on what card we get. Runin's Guidance here gives us a choice, +2/+2 or gain 5 life. I usually go with the +2/+2 since you can put that on any creature and get a favorable trade when you know, at a moment's notice, but sometimes you need that life gain. Spirit of Rebirth. Whenever another friendly creature dies, a random creature in your hand gets +1/+1. That also includes sacrifices. So if this thing's on the board and I'm sacrificing other things, my creatures in my hand are going to get stronger. Got a couple of wood elementals. It's got 2 entries here because I got a gold portrait wood elemental. Sagami Grove Caller. You know what? I might clip this one. This one teleports a creature to a friendly creature to a forest you control. Really good, useful for surprising people. But you know what? I haven't seen as much use of it before. So let's clip it. And you know what? Also, we don't need 2 wood elementals. Well, maybe we do. But we'll find a replacement for the Sagami. We have here the Voice of Truth. Restore a creature to its original attack in life. This is an experimental card. This one, if my opponent buffs their creature to the 9s, this can bring it back down to size real quick. Now that's more common with green decks, but lots of decks out there like to buff their creatures, not just green. And then, of course, we have our friend Runin, the Relentless. It comes back to my hand every time she dies and gets stronger every time she dies. She's a little too strong, even on the 4/4 form, for me to actually consciously sacrifice her. But if she's like down to like 1 health, I could sacrifice her just to get her back and also get the benefit from the sacrifice. Got a couple of demon wranglers here. These guys sacrifice other creatures and turn them into 5/2 demons, getting us both the death effect and the demon effect. The annoying gnat. Yes, basically this thing never dies, but every time it dies it deals damage to me. The main upside of this is you can endlessly sacrifice this thing if you're willing to take the damage, which I usually am. Soul Drains, couple of these. These are for spot damage on the enemy creatures and a little healing for myself. Deathwalker's another sacrifice creature here. It's just a big, powerful creature with death touch. Oradrim Monk for sneak attacks to draw cards. Shaytan Assassin, another sacrifice creature that's only a 1/1, but it gets death touch and can give itself protection, which is crazy good. You know what? I'm going to take out one of these wood elementals. We got a couple of more things to add. Wind Soldier. These things are part creatures and part removal. Because they die at the end of the turn, you basically summon them, charge them into an enemy, and hopefully kill them and the enemy since they're going to die anyway. We've got an air elemental to help us create our deserts. Last Nightmare for some hard removal. It's expensive. We need 3 deserts out there and it costs 6, but it will destroy anything. And then sort of our killing blows here, the 2 Soul Eaters, which get more and more powerful the more creatures that die. Now, let's find 2 replacements here and take our deck out for a spin. Now, you know what I think I might do? I might go for a couple of Hold the Lines. Hold the Lines will, each of these gives us 2 Imperial Guards. What do Imperial Guards give us? They give us... here, they're 2 3s for 3, taunt, and gain 2 life. They're good for harvesting wells, they're good for getting in opponents' ways, and when they die, they heal us, which if we have our annoying gnat out, or if we've been taking damage, can help us out. So, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. So, let's save our deck. 3.0 average Faeria cost, which is really good because you get 3 Faeria a turn, so you're generally going to be able to stay on pace with this deck, even if you get wells. And if you get wells, well, that's just gravy. Compared that to Dad Ass Was Fat, which had a 5.4 Faeria average cost and was extremely slow. So this is a bit more nimble. Right then. Also, it also helps that play 10 yellow cards. We'll be working on that. Let's take this bad boy out onto the ladder. All right. So the nice thing about the ladder here is that once you start out at rank 25, once you reach rank 20, even when the season resets, you'll go back to rank 20. If you can make it to rank 15 or lower, basically 11 to 15, you won't go any further back in the rankings until 15, and the same goes for 10. Now, once 10 is sort of like the lowest cap that you can hit before sliding back up there each season. So you do have to make the run to God level, which is basically rank 1 or Legends mode for those of you who are familiar with Hearthstone. All right, Jubs. Not sure if I've played Jubs before, although that Avatar Sphere collection looks familiar. All right, I like the Demon Wrangler early. I like the Air Elemental early. I like the Soul Drain early, actually. Get rid of one of his Well Harvesters. So, and there's my Explore card. So, huzzah. We can do a turn 1 Air Elemental. All right, looks like he's doing that as well. So we will, put our Explore here. Throw down that here. Get our Air Elemental going. And since this is flying, we don't need another tile over here. So we'll just put a desert over here. This thing can start dual harvesting for us eventually if he leaves it alone. If he's smart, he won't. And I'm certainly not going to sacrifice it to the Demon Wrangler, because this is already a flying creature. The demon that it would spawn would be a 5/2 flyer. So it would be a rather big waste. Do I want to Soul Drain that? I don't know. Well, I do want to start getting some forest, because I do want these Bloomsprites. I do want to sacrifice a Bloomsprite. Next turn, I'll be able to get another forest down, and then throw my Bloomsprite down, and then sacrifice it to the Demon Wrangler. Do I want to Soul Drain him? I mean, it would give him 2. That's the one thing, is if I just Soul Drain him, he's going to get a benefit from that anyway. But if he just sits there and harvests, he'll get a benefit anyway. But, yeah, you know what? I think I might be able to take him out naturally without having to waste the Soul Drain. Looks like my guy's rank 17, so he's a bit higher than me. Looks like he's doing something similar to me here. All right, Last Nightmare, not the most useful. All right, I've got this. You know what we could do? If we throw a Bloomsprite down here, we might actually use the Bloomsprite to kill him naturally, and also grab a harvest next turn. So I'm going to save the Demon Wrangler. Normally I'd sacrifice this to the Demon Wrangler, but here, this is a good chance to take out his Harvester. And also get the effect of our Bloomsprite. Yeah, he does. Yep. What's the matter? Chicken? Alright, let's throw down... Let's throw down you. We'll come right here. And then... Here's what we'll do. We'll throw down a Cartographer here. We'll throw down a Demon Wrangler here, sacrifice the Cartographer to get us a nice flyer again. And then, do we want to explore right now? I mean, there's no real reason not to. Let's make him nervous. Let's make him real nervous. Put him on the defensive. And also keep him away from that well. Yeah, go ahead. Waste your turn. Play it defensive. Uh-oh. That needs to be killed. Well, I'm glad I saved that soul drain. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got the Wind Soldier here, we got the Soul Drain here. We're good. We're good. Alright, so Soul Drain. Goodbye. Let's throw down a forest here. You can harvest here. You can harvest here. You get here, since you're haste, you get to harvest right away. Get rid of you. And we'll say hello with Mr. Ancient Boar. I should have put him over here. Because now he can walk his Taunter over, and his Taunter has 1 more health. Yeah, I should have charged him over here, picked up the Faeria, and then hit face over there. Ha! He's wasting a last nightmare on my boar. That was a waste. We'll set ourselves up for the double harvest next turn. Let's hold the line. And what the hey, we'll put this guard here. Do we need any more? We got 3 and 3. I think we can go for another card. A Deathwalker. Ooh, a Deathwalker is not bad. Although I don't really have a good tile to summon him on yet, because I'm sitting on this desert. That's okay, next turn. Let's see, he's got 7 Faeria, 3 cards. He can make something happen here, which is why I'm saving this. Yeah, he's moving. He's moving. Now, this guy, yeah, combat deal 2 damage. So, we don't want Air Elemental, eh? Fair enough. Ooh, a Demon Wrangler. Here's what we're going to do. We will pop you up here. Wha-bam! We'll move you over here. And we will demon wrangle you. So that you can cleanly take out the Grim Guard. If he wants to take out my demon, he can, but that'll be his prerogative. Now, Deathwalker. Do I want a Deathwalker? I kind of do. But I do actually kind of want another card. Another Deathwalker. Well, we'll move this Demon Wrangler off of there and Deathwalker it up. Because I'm not going to put him down here. It'd just take too long for him to become relevant. But we are definitely winning the Faeria game here in terms of harvesting. But see, this is why I like these Imperial Guards. Because they're extra sacrifice targets. So yeah, alright, I took one on the chin. That's fine. Alright, now I can't attack into that, but that's okay. Yep, I figured that would happen. That's alright. Village Elder, more sacrifice targets. Okay. Yeah, I could, well, first off, let's move you up here, get some room up here. We could turn our plains here into a desert, so that we might, enjoy our goodies here. It doesn't really matter where we summon the Elder, because he's about to die. Ooh, the Voice of Truth. Not useful in this particular situation. But that's okay. And actually, I don't want him hitting my Imperial Guard. So we will we'll throw down this and we'll get our next Deathwalker. Sack him, get our 2 health back. And there's no one for me to really voice the truth. And it's not a huge creature anyway, so if he pulls out some kind of uber buff, I've got 2 things to deal with a big nasty. Yeah, I figured he'd do that. We'll kill him with this Deathwalker and then hit face with the other one. Still has these 3 cards in his hand. He's just kind of keeping around for something. I don't know what he's waiting for, though. Yes, my Soul Eater. Lovely. Wha-bam. Wha-bam. Bet you were wishing you were saving that. Let's get another card. Another Hold the Line. Lovely. Well, I don't need one down at the moment. Well, I could throw one down here, get more Faeria harvesting. Not that the game is probably going to last that long. He's dead if my Soul Eater connects. Or my Deathwalkers. Yep, there's the last nightmare. Ah, keeping himself alive for another turn. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, well, let's get you so you can harvest. Let's get a Village Elder over here so they can harvest. Hit face. And let's get an Imperial Guard down here just to help us out. Yeah, I know some of those. There it goes. There's the surrender. Sweet. Rank 19. First win of the day. And we completed our Sandstorm quest. First win of the day. 10 gold for our victory. Not bad, not bad. Let's try another game. Let's go one more. Maybe this deck will go 2 for 2. Okay. Nerdscholm. Good luck. Alright. We don't need Last Nightmare this early in the game. We don't need Deathwalkers this early in the game. Although they could be really powerful to have them. We actually don't need Wind Soldiers this early in the game. I want my weenies. I want my Harvesters. I'll take the Cartographer. Don't really want the Soul Eater at this stage of the game, but we can go for an instant harvest here. So in this case, we're not going to sacrifice our Cartographer right away, because we want them to stick around to harvest while we build up the rest of our base here. Alright, looks like we got a blue deck here. Hold the line. We'll hold the line. Well, actually, if we threw down something, we'll throw down, say, a desert here, just so we can start building out to it. Hold the line, and then 1 Imperial Guard. Next turn we build a land here, we'll be able to harvest. That way we get our Faeria income going as quick as possible. And since we have the Soul Drain, which requires 2 deserts, I'll err on the side of that. On the side of desert as opposed to forest. Not that the Imperial Guard cares. Ah, he was saving the Explorer so he could buff the Disciple. Smart move. Alright, what else you got for me? Ah, the Wandering Monk. I hate this card. And he has his own hold the line. So, blue neutral. Ah, Wood Elemental. Nice. Well, we could throw down this right here. Get the other forest there. Get our harvest on. All right, we got some good sacrifice fodder at this point, so I wouldn't mind bringing out the demons. I don't like that these guys are going to continually get more and more powerful. I probably would have soul drained the Disciple had it remained a 2/2. Yep, here it comes. Ah, going for the kill. Yeah, punishment does more to neutrals. Alright, looks like he is going right for me, so let's get on it here. I want to cast both of these. No, I don't want to put the Imperial down. I do want the Spirit of Rebirth. And I want this guy to get closer. So let's throw down... If we do 3 damage to this guy, we can soul drain the rest of them. This actually works for us because I'd rather be tangling with this 3/5 than the 5/5. what kind of nonsense you got? Unlikely hero, eh? Alright, good. Last nightmare, that's what I want. Alright, we've got 6. So if I soul drain that, I won't be able to last nightmare that, but that's okay. Well, I do need another desert to get that played. Do I want to throw down this Imperial Guard? He's probably going to pop that with that. I don't want him popping that with that. If I take away the option for him to do that, though. Yeah, I'm going to do that just to remove the option. It's not optimal. But that will kill the 5/5 unless he's got more up his sleeve. Because he's going to have... Well, he can go for either of these two since they're both taunts. You probably... And I'm just... This is just charging up my Soul Eater. Alright, come on, what you got? Going after my other Faeria well. Five Faeria, 3 cards. Imperial Guard. Oh, I see what you're doing, you little punk. I see exactly what you're doing, you little punk. That is a little punkish thing to do. Because, yeah, that's going to kill my wood elemental into a target I really don't want to kill right now anyway. Let's do this. Now, do I sack him? Yeah, I'll sack him. Since he's not going to be giving us a favorable trade. And let's give myself more mana to play with. I want my Cartographer around. That Aurora guy gets too big. I know he's going to be going for my face. He is going for my face. I think I might get my Soul Eater on the board. Or he could get an Imperial Guard on the board. No, I could get my Soul Eater on the board. I do not want this guy to be... Also, I need another forest for my Soul Eater to do its thing. Now, if he's going to pop my Cartographer, that's his prerogative. In fact, I'm not going to give him the choice. I don't actually have any places to put planes. He's kind of penned me in here. So I'm not going to waste the Explore card, but I am going to draw a card. Village Elder. We'll put you right here. Just to annoy you. Although I need to be careful of the Unlikely Hero, because it can kill a 1/1 and then it gets super buffed if it does that. What I really want to do is move up here and get some lands on here so I can drop down my Soul Eater. So if I have to lose a bunch of creatures to do that... see, he's building up lots and lots of Faeria. Kingsguard? How the heck am I supposed to get lands out there with a Kingsguard? Oh, you fool. Alright, this actually turns into a series of favorable trades for me. Because my Deathwalker lives against the Kingsguard, and I win Soldier the Disciple. Unless he... Well, then he'll just take him down. I can still win Soldier him, though. Yep, Death Touch. Win Soldier. Here to get the Faeria, and then murder. And then I think we'll put you down here, move you over here to get the Faeria. And now, next turn, we can Soul Eater. That's fine, dude. He probably has a Frogify, though, for my Soul Eater, but look at this thing. Yep. Alright, let's see what I get here. Hold the Line. Excellent card. Excellent card. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Soul Eater first. We can get to his face next turn. He's going to have to scramble. I'll save the Hold the Line for the moment. Let's pick up more mana. He's digging. He's hoping for a frogify. Or a humbling vision. Fair enough. I'll still win the war of attrition between this dude and my dude. Oh, keep buffing him. Keep buffing him. I'll last nightmare his ass. Go on, pass your turn. Withhold the line, he won't be able to attack my face next turn. Oh, that was out of order. Heh. Right then. Well, let's not fart around, shall we? Bam! And you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. We'll hold the line here. And put you down right here. Bing! I'm not going to play the gnat. I'm not in a position where that would be useful. Yeah, he's digging. Punishment? Phew. And that, my friends, as they say, is that. Ah, that was a closer one, but a well-fought victory. Indeed. Victory, win streak, rank 18. I like this deck. Life and death works quite well. Nothing like sacrificing old guys to demons. Alright, folks. Well, if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.